Hey, how's it going, guys? Captain Kuba here, and welcome once again to the channel. Today we're gonna be playing God of War Ghosts of Sparta, Part 2. Let me see if I got the title right. Revisiting God of War Ghosts of Sparta. Yeah, I think it seems to be right. This was actually going to be my last stream on this channel for a while, because I am gonna go to the States in this December 12th, I believe. So I will not be able to continue my Ghost of Sparta playthrough for a while. I will continue it once I get back. But yeah, it's exciting, man. And I want to thank Mr. Game Master and Mordecai for being here first. I don't even know how they did it. I was doing my I was setting up the stream and they somehow found my stream. I don't know how they do it. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. And once again, remember, if I have any new viewers, I want to let you know that I do have a God of War Ragnarok art contest going on until January the 20th. It's very exciting. I've gotten some really cool entries so far, and I'm just trying to get in touch with the art community, kind of, see what they can do. If you're a God of War fan and you love art, check out my art contest. The link for the rules are pinned at the top of the comment section there. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Nick, Sarash, Cartoon Cat Meow, Blue Strike, Red Hood, Omar, David, Harmon, Bloris, Vincent, McGill. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Where exactly did we leave? I forgot what was the last thing we did in this game. What's up? I finished this game on hard difficulty last week, and I played it. It was on PS. Oh, last time I played it was on PSP. How'd you get it now? PlayStation Now? Oh yeah, okay, so we got the key, and then this is where Athena was trying to tell us something. Hey, I wanted to ask you guys something, because I think I have a pretty interesting video topic idea, and I wanted to make sure I was correct about this. Where exactly in the God of War series does Kratos say that he's born in Sparta? It's an interesting video idea. It's not. I don't really have a theory, but it's just a question. Is it ever said in the God of War series that he was born in Sparta? I really can't think of a single moment. In God of War 2018, he says, I'm from a land called Sparta." Nowhere. Interesting. Hey, Hama Kurdish, how you doing, man? Okay, I'm gonna have to focus here. Let me see what magic abilities I have. I have Poseidon's eye thingy. I have to level it up, and I have Thera's Bane as well. Let me know how the audio is, by the way. Dodge it. What can I level up right now? Oh, you won't. I got this. Audio sounds good to me. Awesome, man. I'm honestly so glad that I got the Elgato. Like, after getting the Elgato, the audio has been on point. Like, the quality of the streams have gotten even better. So if you're looking to stream something, I recommend getting an Elgato HD 60 something. It's really good. His mom traveled to Sparta from a different place. Shh! Don't spoil my video idea I'm on. He was born in a bedroom in Mount Olympus. Sure he did. Let me ask you a question. Why Kratos after God of War 1 not use his powers of Pandora or God of War in Ghost of Sparta? Okay, so a lot of the main reason why that happens, for a lot of the questions people have in the series, is because it's a game. That's the answer, Why can Kratos, why does he struggle to open a chest like this? He's a god. Why does he? It's because it wouldn't be fun if it was like that otherwise. You don't want to start off a game with a character that is too overpowered. You want to build up to that, and that's why he doesn't really start with his magic abilities. But I know you guys are looking more for a lore reason, and I just don't think there is. I don't think Santa Monica. I think Santa Monica simply, it's suspension of disbelief. Just go with it. It's a game. That's honestly the best theory. Hey, Psych Scales. My day's going okay. How's yours? Hello, Cuba. Been a while. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, Saranj. It has been a while. How you been? No, Cap, he's asking why he didn't use the Power of Hope. If we're going by a reasonable answer, is because the whole Power of Hope thing was a retcon in God of War 3. But I guess if we're going for a lore reasoning, it's because he didn't know he had it. It's revealed to him in God of War 3 that he had the Power of Hope. Because even Athena thought he had the evils of the Great War. Hey, Andraja, how you doing, man? And again, I have to say that the Power of Hope is a power that's not very specified. It's not really well known what it does. I assume the Greeks have used it to rebuild Olympus, but we have to wait and see. Hey, Davidson, how you doing, man? I gotta level up something here. Okay, I'm getting destroyed. Oh my god. Come on. Here we go. I wish this was a move in God of War Ragnarok or something. This charge attack. This grab is it's the coolest grab in the God of War series, I think. Come here. I think Santa Monica should put out videos or short films or something before the rollout of God of War Ragnarok to show what the Aesir have been doing or animate their stories or something. Honestly, Zach, I don't know if they should, but I know they would get tons of views, man. And it would be like really cheap marketing because Santa Monica now has people like me and John Ford, you know. It's not that I'm not saying they hired us, okay? Don't say that. What I mean is that they have people in the community that obsess over these little details in the lore, and it would just be free marketing for them. Not free, they would have to make the videos, but I'm sure they would want to keep some of the secrets about the gods of what they've been doing and stuff. But Santa Monica has done marketing before for other games. In God of War Ascension, they had this this comic book story that was told on Facebook. I remember that. So they could do something like that if they wanted to. Come on, man. At the same time, I love this game, but I also hate it because it's when I played it on hard, I couldn't finish it. Okay, I don't think I've even tried to play it on the hardest difficulty. I could try, but I know I probably won't be able to finish it because I'm not the best gamer. I know that. Kaptain, Kuba, and God of War confirmed. No, not even close. Let me go with the blades. Do you think we see Odin using face? Wait. Do you think we see Odin using face to deceive Kratos? I mean, he could be. He's a trickster. Triangle, triangle. Okay. Hard is easy. This game, I do think it's a little bit easier because as long as you save Thera's Bane, you have pretty much another block button. Like it's a cancel attack pretty much. Like whenever you use that, you don't really get knocked back. You get hit, but you don't really get knocked back. So it makes it a lot more easier. Honestly, the wraiths are difficult, but that's pretty much it for me. The wraiths are a pain in the ass, man. What pains me about Ghost of Sparta is the fact that they use God of War 2 model with the God armor, leg guard, and ragged waist cloth. Yeah! It does bother me as well. Why? Yeah, they really should have stuck with the whole God of War 2 armor. You know, I mean, the beginning God of War 2 armor. Like, I love that armor so much, and it never really got the spotlight it deserved. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Spartacus. All I can say is that it'll get better, man. I actually have a question for you guys. Like, I love doing polls now, and I think my brother's the one who asked me this. So who do you think would win? It's not gonna make it into a video or anything, Do you think a Spartan... Okay, who would win? Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. Who would win? A Spartan with no weapons, no armor, or a Navy SEAL with no weapons, no armor? I want to see what you guys think about this. Hold on, I'm making the poll right now. That's a fire question. I honestly want to see, because the Navy SEALs are at the top of the military world right now. Like, you don't want to mess up with a Navy SEAL. But then again, you have a Spartan, man. Like, none of them have weapons. It's just base Spartan, base Navy SEAL. I beat this game in hardcore less than an hour. In less than an hour? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Spartans didn't have steroids, though. People are saying Spartan. Spartan with 76%. I honestly think a Navy SEAL has more training. I think... Let me rephrase that. A Navy SEAL knows more martial arts, but a Spartan is a lot more durable, because those guys were stabbed during training. Like, they didn't give a shit, man. Like, they were training since they were a kid. Like, it would be really difficult for a Navy SEAL to kill a Spartan. So I agree with you guys. I think I would go with a Spartan. The Spartans were tough, though. Exactly. Navy SEAL, no problem. Okay. We have one for the Navy SEALs, man. Can I break this thing? What's Athena's role in the next game? I don't think she's gonna have any. There might be like an Avengers, like an after credit scene style in the game with Athena. Like, I kind of just imagine it. It's just we clearly see Athena, and next to her, we hear someone walking, and they go like, "Everything is going up to plan." And Athena says, "Yes, it is." And then cuts to black. You don't really know who the other person is. Just leave it open for the writers to go crazy with. But, like, introduce Athena at the end, and let us, the God of War theories, go crazy with that. Like, that would be sick. Rate this game? I would give this game a 9. I love it. It's me, Nerd Flip, but I changed my name. Oh, okay. I think I remember Nerd Flip, yeah. What is a Nerd Flip? Damn it. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna kill these Cyclops, and then I'll get to the chat. Oh my god, if they don't kill me first. Jesus. Oh, they can't grab me, though. Expected release date? I don't know. That's something that's very heated in the community right now. Some people think it's 2022. I think it might possibly get delayed to 2023, but we'll see. I want to play it as soon as possible, but I just don't see the game releasing in 2022. Let's go. Love from Pakistan. Thank you so much, Maniac Gaming. Kuba, are there any podcasts in the horizon? Not at the moment, Foul Baron. Thank you for asking, though. Not at the moment. I haven't really thought about asking anybody. Honestly, it would be cool if I get the original voice for Kratos, TC Carson. I would love to talk to that guy, but I haven't really reached out yet. I would have to. I usually come up with the questions first, what I would want to talk about, and see if the guest wants to do it, right? But no, I don't have any podcasts for the future at the moment. But I do love the content. I do love making them. That would be sick. I mean, he would have to say yes, though. Do you think Atreus will use the Blades of Chaos ever? Yeah, I think he will. Not for long, but I think he will use them. Again, I don't know. That's such a vague question. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know.
My lord, I knew you would return. I have not failed you. I told the servants of death nothing. Elysium. Elysium.
You are a Spartan. Even in death, you stand tall for battle.
Thank you, Lord Kratos.
Kratos say he will never pass them down, so no. Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he won't do them. Like, maybe he'll take him from his father, you know, to protect him or something. Kratos wouldn't be happy, but what I mean is from a writer's point of view, I'm not a writer, but I mean, like, if I was a writer, like, there's always a way to break established rules in this story. How do you do this thing again? How about the Leviathan Axe? Yeah, the Leviathan Axe, I think he has more chances of using it. What are we doing here? I'm just playing some Ghost of Sparta, man. So I guess Spartan wins easily with 75%. You know what? I'll ask you guys. Do you guys think... Can I ask do another poll? Why can't I do another one? There we go. Do you think Atreus will get axe? Yes. No. Let's see what you guys think about this. Do you guys think Atreus will have the Leviathan Axe? Will get the Leviathan Axe, or do you think he will get a new weapon? Hey, they call me Woo! What's up, man? I gotta be honest with you guys, my chest is kind of hurting. I'm kind of worried about that now. So if I pass out, just call Konoruhi on Discord or something. Just letting you guys know. I don't mean to worry you guys, but... oh, I have to break that thing. How do you do this thing again? I forgot. New weapon 100%. I want a new weapon as well. How do we get back? I think both. I think he will end up like Kratos with an arsenal of weapons. That'd be cool, though. How do you break it? You have to throw this thing. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. This game is Kratos literally making stops at different cities and causing trouble. Yeah, it is. I actually had planned an idea, not planned an idea, I had this idea of making a video about the cities Kratos destroyed, because the God of War 2 novel mentions them, I think. I would have to do some research. I haven't read the novel in a while. Because we only see him destroying roads, right? But he went on a rampage that lasted probably months. It was just him destroying Greek cities, and you know, until the gods finally had enough. I got him. I got him. Oh my god, I forgot. I got them all. If Ragnarok will be at 2023, tell me from what bridge can I jump? Alright, guys, it's not the end of the world. Come on. It's a game at the end of the day. Come on. If anything, we'll get it early 2023. I'm not saying like late 2023. There's being Superman right here. Oh, when he just jumped and got the guy? Yeah. That's him. So 52? Oh wow, it's a 52%. People are split on this. Nice. No, both Scandinavia and Greece are great in thematics. Ah, they're going to Egypt next. Just watch them. I miss the brutality of these games. I mean, that might be something that could return. I don't know. It has to be done properly, though. It can't just be outrageous like in this game. Not outrageous like over the top. That's what I meant to say. Where would God of War be in 2023? Because games get really delayed these past few years. It's not just a single delay, multiple delays. How do you get down? Nope, nope. Will we see any previous spells from other older God of War games show up in Ragnarok? And if so, which ones do you think will appear? I don't think so. For nostalgia's sake, it would be cool if he somehow gets to wield the Nemean Cestus, or a weapon that is recognizable, the Blade of Olympus. But I don't think we will see the magic attacks ever again. And I don't think we'll see the Blade of Olympus in the next game anymore. Mimir, I think you mean Thor since we're talking about Norse. Oh, you're talking someone else. Someone named Mimir in the chat? Oh yeah, I see his name. I don't see them delaying it. Well, no one really expects a delay. They just kind of happen. Let me save every single time I see one of these things, because last time I played this game, I'm pretty sure it crashed. Tomorrow's gonna be hype. And I'm letting you guys know in advance, God of War's not gonna be there, okay? I'm very confident it will not be there. I'm 99.9% sure it will not be there, so I don't want to hype you guys in any way. I will be streaming it in my other channel, Kuba's Gaming Bunker, for those of you who don't know. I have played The Witcher, yeah. It's pretty good. It's very good. Man, I can't wait to get the arms of Sparta again. Get these guys. Oh, you don't. Man, they have to bring this grapple somehow. Like this, it's just so fun. You think there's gonna be a God of War 2 remaster? I think in the future we will get a God of War remaster or remake of some kind. Simply because God of War is just making way too much money right now. Holy shit, it's at 50% the poll. I love polls like that when it's so even that, you know, I have to let them just play out. Who made the arms of Sparta? Ares? I mean, it's an interesting question because they're obviously magical. I've thought about that. They're obviously obviously magical weapons, right? But the way it kind of plays out, it seems that Kratos owned them in the past. So it's like they wanted to have a Spartan weapon, but they needed to be magical, and it doesn't really make much sense who made them. It would be a cool, it would be cool information if if they came up with a reason of who made the weapon. But I have thought about that, yeah, because it doesn't make any sense that if they belong to Kratos, why are they magical? Unless he got them in a previous adventure of some kind. Dead. It was given by the gods. No, it's not. That's not established anywhere. Do you think they will explain the Blade's identity? I don't think it's gonna be explained in the next game. I honestly don't know what Cory Barlog is cooking with the God of War series. He obviously has a lot of plans for the story and where to go. Like the whole thing about Kratos being immortal. That's the part I love the most about John's interview with him. Even though Cory Barlog didn't give him an answer about his why is he immortal, he did prove that it's an important thing that he wants to keep a secret. Because up to that point, I was like confused. I'm like, is this a contradiction? Am I reading too much into it? But Cory Barlog confirmed by muting his mic that it was important. He has a plan for that. I don't need magic. There's a page in Wiki fan that explains the lore behind it, which Bruno also approved on Twitter. I have to look at it. Oh, okay. If he did, yeah. Yeah, it might totally send it to me on Twitter if you find it. It would be cool, man. Because no, I don't even know who made the Arms of Sparta. Will Kratos marry again? I don't see it happening, Pain. Like 3rd time's the charm. Like everyone he marries dies. Holy shit! It's still at 52%. How do you do this thing again? Oh, there we go. Never mind. I got it. I almost get the feeling Ragnarok will be like the Last Jedi of the new series. I hope the game feels cohesive and lines up with the stories and lore told in the last game. I think it will. I think everybody has learned from that movie's mistake, the Star Wars one. And you can see that Eric and Cory have chemistry. Cory has approved of Eric as a director, and if Cory has approved him, I approve him too, because it's like they have respect for each other. Cory told him the 3 things he wanted to see in the game, or something like the three things that were really important, and Eric is gonna keep him in there. So they found a way of striking a balance where it's Eric gets to be creative, but it doesn't really mess up the story of the series, and that's good to hear. Hold on. Because yeah, like what happened with Star Wars, that was a disgrace, man. Like, what was the guy's name? The second one, Ryan something, Ryan Johnson. He just came in and gave 3 shits about J.J. Abrams' vision for the Star Wars series, and that was just sad. And it's not that Ryan Johnson is a bad movie maker. Like, he did Knives Out and it's really good. But it's like when you're working on a sequel that has fans, you know, that has established lore, you can't just do away with that. That's just disrespectful. There we go. Oh, you DM'd it? Cool, man. I'll check it out later, okay? You know what? Let me just read it now, and we can talk about it, I guess. If I find it... Why is there there's a video of mine just playing in the background? What the hell? You sent it on Twitter, Iman? You did, yeah. I haven't read anything yet, but it's, let me see how long it is. The weapons of Kratos, the Spartan spear, and coat of arms of Sparta. Okay. Kratos wielded those weapons to crush enemies many years ago when he was a general in the Spartan army, prior to his service to Ares, and received the Blades of Chaos and the Blades of Athena. The last Spartan, that's what I mean. It's what I thought. Like, it's assumed that these are the weapons, I mean, not these, the blades, sorry, god damn it. The arms of Sparta are the weapons he used before getting the Blades of Chaos. But there could be a reason why they're magical. He obtained them in his missions, you know, when he was a Spartan general. That would be cool. It would be a really cool story to tell. Come on, Kratos, get in there. What the hell? Get in there. Oh no. There we go. I'm trying to believe the Blades of Chaos actually made by Primordius for the better good somewhere in the Pantheon. For the better good? You mean for the good of the Pantheons? Well, It's not. That's not said anywhere. It would be cool though if they're primordial weapons or something. But the novel. I know the novel says God of War 1 novel says that Hephaestus made them. God of War has a bit of a messy lore, if I'm being honest. Like its early lore, it's kind of messy. Like they didn't know if this thing was gonna go places, and it did. So a lot of the lore got rewritten. Do you dream about God of War? I've had some dreams about God of War in the past, yes. Not last night. Last night I don't remember what I dreamt about. Oh my god, it's still up to 50. Like, people think... They equally think Atreus will get the Leviathan axe and a new weapon. The game implies that Ares made them, Cap. They aren't... Oh, you mean... Oh, yeah. The God of War 1 it's implied that they were made by Ares. No, I agree with you. I thought you were talking about the arms of Sparta. Yeah, but I'm talking about the novel. The novel says that Hephaestus made him in the fires of hell. Hades. Of course, we would have to go with the game. But once again, the game doesn't say explicitly that Ares told him, only that he gave it to him. So, when there's not something as clear-cut as in like, oh, this is what happened, there's room... I'm dead. There's room to expand upon the lore. Hey, this ain't Ascension. What does it say Ascension? You know what? Let me just end the poll, and I got another question for you guys that I think you guys are gonna like. What if Ragnarok is bad as Ascension? I mean, we'll have to deal with it, man. That's just a chance we run, but I know this for sure. Santa Monica right now has enough resources to make the game they want. Sony pretty much trusts them. They're like, dude, you made one of the best-selling games on PlayStation history. Take my money. I don't know how much money they gave him, because they're a business still. Like, it's not going to be as easy as, like, give me $10 billion to make God of War. But at least on the resources side, they have enough. Oh, shit. I did it. Let's go. You excited for The Witcher Season 2 on Netflix? I haven't even seen Season 1. I couldn't really get into it, I'm sorry. I like Witcher 3, but only a little bit. Which Pantheon is older? Okay, which... is older? Greek? Norse? Same age. Let me see what you guys think about that. What god are you excited to see in the next game? Look, we all know the main ones. Of course I want to see Thor. Of course I want to see Odin. But I really want to see how Santa Monica depicts Heimdall. Like, the Watcher of the Gods. Not just Heimdall, like the place where he resides, just keeping a watchful eye on from Asgard. I want to see all that. I want to see what they do with Heimdall. Just make him really cool looking. I don't know. Maybe the blind god as well if he's in it. Just make him a really scary looking god because he's blind. He can't see, and he's all dirty, but he's a fighter still. I don't know. I love art. That's why I'm doing the God of War art contest. I want to see the creativity of its fans. You know what they do. We know which one is older, Egyptian. No, I'm talking in the God of War series though. Same age. Oh, Frandom Frank, thank you so much, man. Will Kratos take Odin's throne if he beat him? I don't think Kratos cares about ruling. When he was the God of War, when he had the official job of the God of War on Mount Olympus, I have to clarify, he didn't really like it that much. He just used it to destroy cities because he liked to fight. I don't think he cares about ruling, but if it becomes a responsibility that he has to, maybe he will. Maybe that's what's next in his life. But I don't see that happening. I see the end of God of War Ragnarok as being the separation of Kratos and Atreus. That's how I see it. Hercules would win. Do you think in God of War 4 Kratos has his nightmares? Yeah, I don't think his nightmares have gone away. He just doesn't talk about them anymore. Let's go with the Eye of Atlantis. Hey, BB, how you doing, man? Norse is older because Mimir and his lads knew the Greek stories before, right? Not necessarily. Well, yeah, Egyptian, but I think they're roughly the same age. However, Corey did say that humans' history starts at different times in pantheons. Yeah. Exactly. But the pantheons themselves, like, which one is older?
Erinys, the daughter of Thanatos,
the god of death. Pain given form, evil given life. Ghost of Sparta, the gods say, your brother belongs to Thanatos, sold for blood.
You cannot stop me.
I love her lines.
Nothing can.
She's so creepy. He's so cool. Chris Pratt. Erinys is thick. She really is. You know what? During my Valentine special, I'm gonna do like top 10 characters I'm attracted to in the God of War series or something. I'm gonna rank them all. I'm gonna rank my God of War crushes. Who said that? Hey, did you hear that?
Yeah, I said, ha, gay.
My girlfriend was walking by and she said, gay. Obviously, the last part, dude, that guy, oh, dude, like, he's all bloody. He's got bandages on his arms and all. Oh, man, that's where it's at, man. Obviously, I didn't mean the female characters. Obviously not. What? Just the male characters. Let's do it. I would have to go with Thor, man. He's got that dummy thick body, you know? He can cuddle. Thor can cuddle. Whoa, Kuba, want to tell me something? No, guys, I'm not coming out as gay or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm not saying there is. I'm doing the Seinfeld bit. I was just gonna really messing with me. Thor's hot. I'm sure some people find Thor attractive. I don't doubt it. Damn it, Erinys, come on. See, I don't know if I should include Erinys in that list of characters I'm attracted to. She's half demon. Obviously, number one is Riley. You can't beat that. Riley from God of War 2. For those of you who don't know, that's the really big Medusa. Come on, block. Hold on, friendum. Let me just do this quick time event. Wait, is it a quick time? Yeah, it is. Did Thor from God of War Ragnarok eat Thor from the... Oh shit, there's something else. Okay. He ate Marvel's Thor. Oh, that's my next theory, man. I'm gonna include that as a theory. Here we go. Oh, it's only once? Thank you for the super chat. I didn't even say thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh, I missed. I killed Kratos. Medusa is basically a booby snake. If we're talking about booby, we have to go with Clotho from God of War 2 as well. If you're someone who's into boobs, go with Clotho, man. Alright, let's just stop talking about that. Thor probably ate an ox before going to Kratos' house. Well, I mean, he does. Isn't that what he does in the mythology? Like the carriage he has is being pulled by two goats, and he eats them, and then they come back to life or something. I'm pretty sure that's something they do, or that's what happens in Valhalla when the warriors feast and the goats come back to life. It's one of those two, if not both. Come on, no. Give me the circle. Give me the circle. Dude. Can I just... There we go. It's close. Let's go. After that, I'll remember that time, Kuba. Alright, I'm not gonna give away my ranking here, though. I'm gonna wait for the Valentine special. Would Aphrodite be in it? Probably, yeah. I have a theory for you, and it's that there's no depowering of Kratos in Ragnarok. I don't think it'll be something they address because there's nothing to address story-wise. It always happens in the series, like in and games in general, you know. They just depower the characters to so the gameplay's fun. She didn't even get to throw her magic once. Goodbye, Ernest. Hey, Craig. Oh my God, Kuba. What's up? Back on Maine, I see. Yeah, every Wednesday I stream something on this channel. And I want to bring back members hangout streams where we watch the GDC talks. I might do that when I'm at the States. Is that all? No, there's gotta be more. Oh, he's here. Oh my God. Here we go. Is he stuck in the rock? I thought it was for a sec. Gerlin, oh! Greek wins! Greek is the older one. Boom, you're Catholic. He still remembers that. Oh, thank you so much, Steven. I'm glad you do, man. Cuba on Cuba's Gaming Bunker, will you play with fans? Yeah, I have to rework my my memberships. I want to have memberships on the other channel as well. Of course, we're gonna be the cheapest one. Because I do want to start making merchandise for you guys here, if I'm able to sell merchandise. And if I'm able to sell merchandise here, my plan is to give one of the perks of becoming a member here is merchandise discounts, right? So, and then I have the playing with members on the other channel. That's kind of my idea. I'm not gonna create a new one. I don't need to. Why is Kratos still white if everyone in Greece is dead? I don't get the question. He's white because the ashes of his family? It's a curse. Yeah, you know what? That's another question, okay? Let me ask that. Hey, CC Gaming 64. I'm doing okay, man. How are you? Let's see. Okay, will Kratos' ashes curse ever leave him? Do you think he's gonna have them forever, or he's gonna get rid of them eventually? What do you think? Because it is an iconic look of the character, but it would also be such a symbolic moment, you know, for him to actually be rid of the ashes of his family. What is the right answer? There's no right answer. I'm just asking for your opinion. Do you think Kratos can still shapeshift? He never could. Still? Do you think he could because he's the son of Zeus? I don't think so. I really don't want Kratos to shapeshift. It doesn't go with his character. Pistas Spartas, pistas. Alright guys, I would do the minigame, but I don't want the video to be taken down. Can he grow large like in God of War 2? I don't know. I really don't know. Do you think the Norse Sisters of Fate will show up in Ragnarok? I think they will. They're confirming the game, yeah. And I don't know if he can grow to the size he did in God of War 2, because he did get his God of War powers back. And that would include becoming a giant like that, so... I would have to say yes, but I don't see him using it. That's cool. Everyone is in Greece is the son of Zeus apparently, and no one can shapeshift. He didn't pass it on, man. It's Sparta. There's Juventus. Kuba be making up lyrics. Yeah, I know it says Sparta, but I'm like Startos. Do the minigame Kuba for the horny. I'm not doing it. How can you get horny with this game? Look at the graphics, man. Come on. God of War is in my top 10 games for soundtracks. Oh, mine is... I think the God of War series is easily in the top 3, if not number 1. Shadow of the Colossus is pretty good too. But God of War is definitely up there. Alright, let's just do it. It just doesn't matter. Imagine going back to Greece and meeting a bunch of PF, blue-eyed superpowered humans. PF? PF? What is that? Powerful? Why didn't Odin take Tyr's eyes? Because they needed him to see in the game. I don't know. I think Odin is up to something. Like he knows Tyr's gonna get captured, and he's kind of letting it. Like it's all going to plan. Oh, a bunch of blue-eyed Shapeshifters? Why blue-eyed though? Oh, like Sue's?
A Spartan warrior never lets his back hit the ground.
Even
In death.
I love this cutscene so much. But then again, I've been saying that about this game since the beginning.
Yes, Kratos.
After the Great War with the Titans,
I'm not gonna quote.
the
I'm sorry.
Oracle had foretold the demise of the Olympian gods and the destruction of Olympus.
I can't help it.
She saw that it would be brought about not by the hands of the Titans, who thirsted for revenge, but by the hands of a mortal, a marked warrior. Whoever controlled the marked warrior controlled the fate of Olympus.
I don't know. I don't know who made the cutscenes in this game, but they're so entertaining. Like
Forgive me.
Athena and Ares being just a silhouette, and them speaking. I think it's Greek, right? Like I'm not sure if it's gibberish, but when I saw that, oh my god, they're speaking the language of the gods. Like the cutscenes in this game just have weight. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. It's just they're meaty. I don't know. Wait, Cap, Ascension is so trashed that it feels like an aftermath of God of War 3. It's so dead and empty. You mean the multiplayer?
I will find you.
Is Modi gonna help Kratos in the next game? I honestly don't know. If Eric had said that there were gonna be 2 more games in the Norse Saga, I would have said yeah, Modi's gonna come back. But I really don't see. My biggest fear for God of War Ragnarok is that it's going to be convoluted in the story department. That's my biggest fear. How far it's been like father like son when getting the Thorn of King of. I did not get that comment, Red Hood. The more I play these games, the more confusing Athena becomes. Why did she save Kratos? She most likely knew he was going to destroy Olympus, but then tried to stop him from doing so. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Athena. I know my video is pretty cringy, but I think that's what the title is. Athena is confusing or something. When I start thinking about Athena, I'm like Hewitt, man. Like, I get a headache, man. It's just, her character doesn't make any sense. Because, yeah, Athena, in God of War 2, she's for the good of all Olympus. But in Ghost of Sparta, she's like, you had to be saved, Kratos. Yeah, why did she have to save the one who was going to destroy Olympus if you love Olympus so much? If you don't want Zeus to die, why did you save the Zeus killer? That's a nice name for Kratos. It doesn't make any sense. And not only that, why does she save... Why is she still good in God of War 2 if the evils of the Great War were released and she got greed? If she got greed in God of War at the end of God of War 1, why did she care what happened to Olympus? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Athena's messed up in the head. Come here. God, I love that. She doesn't get old. Corey said that she became greed after ascending. But it doesn't make any sense. According to God of War 3 lore, the evils of the Great War were released. Fear went to Zeus. Gluttonous went to Hera. Greed went to Athena. And so on. I forgot the other ones. I made a video on it. I don't think that lore is established anywhere. It's something Emanuel Mojica said. And I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying that it was going to be lore, but it got changed somehow. I don't know. Oh shit, Cloudy, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Spartan Soldiers, man. You have joined the ranks of the best fighters in the world. Maybe she's got bored. Confusion, man. I figured it out, Cap. She's got split personality. I mean, it would kind of help, like, you know, sweep over the confusion with Athena. But it's kind of a stupid reason, though. They just have to come out and say that there's two Athenas or something. Like, they got split when she died. Like, the good part of Athena went to the higher plane of existence, and the bad part got kicked out. I feel like that's the only way to do it. Like, they could get it fixed. Yeah, it is inconsistent sometimes. Yeah. And even the God of War 2 novel, they hired a writer who's talented. He's done many writing gigs before. But the God of War 2 novel is confusing as crap as well, because it has additional lore that's not actually lore. It's non-canon. So it's completely useless. But, you know, you have to wonder, why the hell did the writer take such a big liberty? Like, the ending of the God of War 2 novel, it says that Atlas escaped the underworld. Perhaps I'll make a video about that. Have I made a video about that? Did I? I don't even remember. I've made so many God of War videos that I'm forgetting. But it says that Atlas got released at the end and was fighting the Greek gods. Why the hell did he add that? That's clearly not in the game, and it's such a big thing. Here you have the guy that holds the freaking world in Chains of Olympus. Why would you say that he's not holding the world anymore? It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar too. I feel like I talked about it. Oh, thank you so much, Red Hood. If you become a Spartan, man, that'd be awesome. It's a great help for the channel. Come on, Minotaur. Come on. Secondary cannon. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's something I really like about God of War 2018. Before he came back and he really got serious with the lore. Like, from this point on, I don't really expect to see that many contradictions to retcons, but in the early years of the God of War series, there were a lot of inconsistencies. Then wouldn't that mean that, like, Kratos' daughter would be dead as well if he escaped? That's what I mean. Your Chains of Olympus makes this big deal. You know, like, oh, Atlas was going to destroy the pillar that holds the world to destroy the world above, the humans and Mount Olympus. He would destroy everyone. But Kratos came to the rescue, like, not on purpose, and he put Atlas in the place of the pillar. Therefore, the world was not destroyed. If Atlas is not holding the world, there has to be something that's holding the world above. Or the Greek world is simply destroyed. If we're going by Chains of Olympus logic. So I don't know why the writer took such a big liberty with Atlas there. Come on. I can dodge this guy. You gotta dodge him back. Pop! I should have included this guy, the Ares follower, with the degenerates against the Valkyries, even though they won. I added Midas, the ship captain. This guy could have been in there as well. Hey Kaptain, just wanted to thank you for all the content you're making for us. You're definitely the best God of War YouTuber on this side. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you like the content, man. I'm glad I keep you entertained until the games come out. Atlas holds the heavens in the novel, but not in the game. He holds the Greek world, which prevents the universe from getting destroyed. Again, it's still a liberty. If that's the case, it's still a huge liberty the writer took. Big liar. True, when you think of God of War 2018 as a story or movie, besides the blades and some unseen upgrades the dwarves gave him, he did not get any power-ups. The journey is through their strength alone. Yep. Who do you think will win in a battle, Theseus or Hermes? I think Theseus. Even though he's older, well, Hermes is a god though. I don't know. Who do you guys? Okay, you know what? Let's ask that. That's not a fight that's ever gonna make it into a pantheon war, but it would be interesting to know what you guys think about that. Who was the writer of the first God of War game? I know David Jaffe was one of them, if not the only one. Who would win? Theseus or who? Hermes? But, wait. But they aren't wrong though, Cap. Him replacing the pillar of the world keeps the world intact. They aren't wrong. No, I'm just going, again, like, we've established that the God of War 2 novel it has secondary canon in it, right? So, I'm going by the lore and Chains of Olympus, the game, what's really official. If Atlas stops holding the world, there's nothing to, replace him, the world will collapse. I almost said Zeus. Who was your favorite dwarf? I like them both. I think Brock a little bit more. But Sindri has his moments. Being a germaphobe, it's just Brock a little bit more. I don't know, dude. It's just, I'm excited for the God of War series. I really am. People ask me if I ever get tired of making God of War videos. I don't. It's just such an exciting time right now in the lore of the series. So I have this idea that maybe God of War Ragnarok, I think, is going to be a really sad game. We're going to see some characters die. And that's why I would have wished there was a game in between the Ragnarok event. But I have a feeling that Brock is going to die. Out of the dwarves, I think Brock is going to die. And there's going to be this amazing moment in which Sindri puts aside his germophobic behavior and literally gets his hands dirty. He picks up a weapon, like, with his bare hand and just strikes Thor. Like, it kind of hits him a little bit. And then Thor pushes him away, but you get that moment of Sindri just finally, developing. He's like, I'm not afraid of germs. You killed my brother. And then he just tries to hit Thor as hard as he can, right? And if that's true, then we go to Egypt. And then we maybe see Sindri years later or something. It's just really exciting, man. I don't know. Brock will sacrifice himself for Boy. That would be cool, man. Yeah. I love God of War because of your videos, and I literally found out how deep this game is. I'm so glad, man. I don't know. I'm glad I'm helping out Santa Monica in the God of War series from the outside. I really do. It really makes me feel part of the community. Like, let's go. Say my name, I dare you. Will Kratos use Thor's hammer? I gotta be careful here. You know what? I'm not gonna say your name because I'm not seeing what you're spelling there, but I'm not gonna read it. Is Freya going to die? I don't think Freya's going to die. I think, like, main characters, important characters that will die are Brock, Tyr, I guess that's it. Like on the good people side, I think those two characters are going to die. I don't think Kratos and Atreus is going to die. The first God of War? God of War 1. That was my first God of War. Hey Oscar, I'm doing good, man. How are you? I'm gonna make a theory video on the Barbarian King still being alive and waiting for Kratos in Greece. Do it, man. Do it. I want to see that. By the way, someone actually shared a video on me with me on Twitter. I haven't seen it yet. It's called God of War Iceberg. I don't even know what what an iceberg is. Like I've seen those videos, but I don't know what they are. Iceberg. I haven't had time to watch it. Let me know. You guys watch it first, and let me know if you guys want me to react to it. Because it might be funny, it might be interesting. And while you're at it, just explain to me what a iceberg video is. God of War iceberg video. Let's go. I wonder, when do you think we're going to be able to pre-order Ragnarok? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see God of War Ragnarok at the VGAs, Video Game Awards. I think we'll see something around February, March, like another trailer or something, or a demo. I think we're gonna get a demo after, like a state of play, dedicated to God of War only. Horizon had one. The Last of Us 2 had one. God of War is definitely getting one. So something like that. And maybe we'll get, if it's still gonna be released in 2022, they'll probably do the release date announcement on that demo as well. And then a couple more months, and then the game releases. I wish developers would make a game plus treasure that gives us unlimited money, like the Hand of Midas, which would be a reference to his gold making ability. Wait, a game plus treasure. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, that would be cool. Yeah. Earliest you've seen God of War Ragnarok come out, thinking early summer. Yeah, Mr. Murphy, but that's if development is going really, really, really good and they're almost done. If it's coming out in 2022, I think it'll get a holiday release date. Like it's gonna be late 2022. No, I don't think we're gonna see God of War Ragnarok tomorrow. What will you do after God of War Ragnarok? I don't know, on the channel. I love doing fan fiction, so that's something I could get into to keep the God of War content alive. I don't know, I haven't really thought that far ahead. I love doing these art contests as well. I hope you guys like it when the art is showcased in January. I could always do more of those things. I don't know, dude. I'm not too worried about it. I also have another channel, so I could also just get a real job, you know. If there's no God of War for years, I could get a real job. That's always a possibility. Oh, she flew. A little bit. Good. Work at McDonald's. That's it, man. Give me the circle. Can I level up my blades? I can't. Wow, I really got her here in the corner. She's not going anywhere. Iceberg videos, a list of facts / trivia in order of how many people know it, to really obscure facts / trivia. The easiest to know stuff is in the sky. Really obscure stuff is at the abyss. Oh, I see. That's really okay. That explains it. Oh, I'll probably react to it because I mean, I gotta test my God of War knowledge. Maybe there's something I don't know. Wonder how will Odin look. I wonder too. Would love to see present Kratos fight, past Kratos as a boss fight. I would too. I just don't see it happening though. You just gave me an awesome idea. Let me just write that. Whoever said that, the whole... Where's my video idea list? I don't know when I'll do the video though. Let's see. What was it? There we go. Let's go with that. You don't even know what I wrote. Santa Monica, after choosing December instead of March, April release date, the cycle ends here. Right? Because they always do release it in March. God of War 2018 being April. Because I mean, again, I don't know the business reason. So I think someone told it to me in the chat, but I don't really know why games make more money in the holidays. I think it's no. I mean, I don't know why more companies don't choose to sell their games in the holidays, because they do make more money given that it's Christmas. So with God of War Ragnarok, maybe Sony's just trying to hit it out of the park on the sales department. Like, nah, screw March. This game is gonna sell even better if we release it in the holidays. Let's do it, Santa Monica. So they might be doing that. Every God of War game comes out March or April. Ragnarok will come between these months. Nah, it's too early. I was 10 years old when I first played this a day or two after it came out. That's awesome, man. Hey Kuba, by chance, have you mentioned the rights? Wait. Ringlet to Corey or Eric? The ringlet? Ringlet? The ringlet with the sword hammer and bow that's in the temple. Curious if you remember speaking with me about it on live videos. I don't. The ringlet? What's a ringlet? I don't know what that is, Black Tortoise. Oh, I remember. Yeah. No, and I don't really talk to Eric nor Corey, guys. I know people think that, and that's very flattering, but I don't talk to them. Yeah, you're talking about the God of War 2018 in Brock's shop. I remember now. I haven't really put much thought into it. It's interesting though, but I don't know. I haven't really. I know what you're talking about now. Who would win, Zeus or Odin? It's not fair. That's not a fair fight. Oh my God, Hermes won. Now you guys remind me of that. Hermes beats Theseus. Wow. Okay. Thanks, I just thought I asked. No, I don't really talk with any of them at Santa Monica Studios. I don't think they not in that they don't want to talk to me. Like they shouldn't talk to me just to avoid problems with PR. Wait, did I come from here? Oh, okay, I had to kill those guys. I forgot. Kratos versus Zagreus. Who do you think would win? Ooh, I'm not gonna ask that question here. I know, because I don't think a lot of people know who Zagreus is. He's the guy from Hades, the game. He's a demigod, though. Honestly, if you like mythological games, definitely play Hades. It's such a good game. Hey, Willie Jack, how you doing, man? In the beginning of the game, to be fight between Kratos and Thor, the only way you can make Thor ran from the fight, it would be if the serpent interferes. Yeah, that's what I said in my prediction video. I would agree with you. And I can see it, you know, the serpent just breaking through the ice, ready to meet Thor in battle. And then Thor fights a little bit, but realizes he can't take both the serpent and Kratos at the same time. So he leaves. So I agree with you. Everyone gassed until you gansed the god. Sure. Is this the first the God of War? No, this is not the first. Immortals Phoenix Rising is actually a good Greek myth game. I still have to try it. I know it's a copy of of Breath of the Wild, but I want to try it anyways.
Hold! You! Move further out!
My lord?
My lord, we shall make quick work of this, and erect a statue befitting of your glory.
I kind of want to see that statue.
Now pull! All hail Lord Kratos, the god of war!
Damn right.
My lord, I have something for you. I shall return.
Do it. Considering how Kratos starts with nothing and goes to Sparta in chains, I don't think they would have to kill him off in Ragnarok to take away his upgrades. Yeah, sometimes developers just didn't address it. It's like, he doesn't have any powers. Go with it. I don't know.
Face thyself, and your fate shall be sealed.
There's an artwork of Kratos holding the Blade of Olympus, like that statue. There's an artwork in the Ascension book, the Ascension art book, that shows a giant Kratos. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about.
Kratos stood in the Temple of Ares. It was a somber reminder of who and what he had become. The ghost of Sparta. The
God slayer.
And now the very person he had once despised. The god of war.
What other gods do you think we'll see in Ragnarok? I think we'll see Odin, Thor, obviously. I think we'll also see Heimdall, Freyr, at the very least Freyr. I don't know about the blind god Hodor. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I want to see him. I want to see what the artists do with that character who's blind. Maybe Sif as well, Freya. So there's gonna be a few gods. It's gonna feel like God of War 3, I think. What if Thor kills the world serpent and survives in the start of the next? Wait. No, I don't think they would kill the serpent right away. It's too early. You need some character development there. Even though he only says "tie." Oh my god. I just realized something. Let me ask you something. Okay, do you guys think that what just happened is in Kratos' mind, or it actually happened? What you just saw, like him seeing the shadow of Kratos and then like fighting his younger self. Was that real? No. I want to see what you guys think about that. Mr. Moy, thank you so much, man. Did the Game Awards already happen? No, it's tomorrow. Do you think here Kratos is going crazy, or it's actually happening? Nah, bro, it's an illusion. I think I have proof that this is actually happening. I would have to see when the release date of this novel, sorry, of this game, and then the God of War 1 novel. I'd have to see when they were released. Okay, hey man, can you look up when was the God of War 1 novel released? I feel like he's feeling and fighting his guilt. No, I get the metaphor and I get the meaning behind it. So, was he really just smashing the wall? Just hitting it with his fist?
To Atlantis. Back to the sunken city. Only there would he find the entrance to Death's domain. And the brother he left behind.
God of War Goes to Sparta is special, man. Like, I don't know. Like, if God of War Goes to Sparta had a smoother combat and had like a classic rage meter attack, and like the combat would feel like God of War 3, I would even go as close to say that it would be the best God of War game, because the story is very well written, as Eric Williams says. It's just all the things you do in the game are interesting. Like this whole thing, face thyself and your path shall be revealed, and then you fight your younger self. You don't really get that in the God of War series that much. Not even in God of War 4. It only says 2010, Iman. Doesn't say the month. I know it was released in 2010, but I don't know in what month. I want to see if the novel was released before this game, or this game was released before. Same. This game was amazing on PSP. It's much deeper than other God of War games. Not as much as God of War 4. May 25th. May, okay. When was Ghost of Sparta
Weapons,
released?
my lord. I have looked after them as if they were my own.
So the novel was November 2nd. The novel was released before. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's actually like the whole thing about Kratos fighting Kratos. I think I have an idea on how they could do it, and I pretty much just gave it away with this room. It's okay. Just let me work. Let me do my stuff. Jesus. Okay. Need to level up this weapon. Oh my god, stop. Ah, wait. Odin Spear has nothing on these. I would have to see it first in one. Thoughts on the Under Mayo's God of War 2018 reviews? I disagree with him. I know the one you're talking about. He wants God of War to go back to its old roots, and he says that God of War 2018 is not that good or something. I disagree with him. I think God of War 2018 was the right step for the series. It was necessary. Do I hate the older games? Obviously not. I love them, but it needed to change. So I'm glad with its changes, and I don't know. He's not into the story. If you're a gamer that doesn't really care too much about the story, then maybe you would like these games a little bit more. But I like my games to be a little bit more balanced. You know, amazing gameplay and with an equally amazing story. Like those are the two most important things. And God of War 4 for me delivers that, right? When he saw the God of War Ragnarok revealed, I saw his video and he's like, "Well, there you have it, guys. There's no jump button." And I'm like, really? That's all you cared about? That's what God of War is to you? Jumping? Like, that's That's what encompasses God of War for you? Like, for me, it's a lot of things. Jumping was included in the older games, but I love the story, I love the characters. So, I respect his opinion, I really do. But I disagree with it. Oh, let me just use the magic for him. Oh, nice! Goes to Sparta shield, God of War 2018 shield. Oh, Lego Man, yeah, I love this this set of weapons. Where are they at? Where are the arms of Sparta? If they gave us a prequel game with these weapons, I would be happy. I truly love them. R1 and triangle. That's what it said, right? Embrace change. I know, yeah. To me, it still is God of War. Why do you think the Arms of Sparta is a magical weapon? Well, I mean, maybe this one doesn't really... It's not really proof enough, but you see the redness. But when you level it up, I mean, this thing. He's literally throwing the spears, and then they just keep on, like, doing that. And you can say that, man, it's just a game, relax. It's not canon that he's throwing them and then appearing again. But he later gets another power that's more obviously magical. He, when he charges his attack, he throws a bunch of spears, and they kind of work like the arms of, like the Blades of Exile magic. It's a magic attack, and like they're magical. Kuba, imagine Atreus gets the arms of Sparta. I don't know if he would know how to use them though. It'd be cool, man. I have heard some people say that the older God of War games had no depth. No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that a lot more depth was added in God of War 2018. And like we've discussed here, like they really seem to care more about the lore. I'm not saying the characters were bad. I like Kratos. I've always liked him as a character. People like Under Mayo are riding the nostalgia. Yeah. But I mean, the question of when does a series lose its identity is an interesting one. I'm not saying it's a bad question. To me, I don't know. I play God of War 2018. I honestly don't know if it's a proper God of War sequel. I don't. In the terms of gameplay, I don't know. Okay. All I know is that I found it incredibly fun. Okay, and that's just what I go by. Because I see at another series that was one of my favorites, Assassin's Creed, and it's just a mess. I think it doesn't really have the identity anymore. But I think it's different from the change God of War has gone. In Assassin's Creed, you don't have assassins, you don't have Templars. Stealth is minimal. There's no cities, and I'm like, what is here that it's Assassin's Creed? And I don't really find it still. I think the identity of God of War is like visceral combat, you know, like just super violent on the faster side. Like killing gods, mythology, Kratos, like all of these things. I mean, I find them present in God of War 2018 still. These people can't define its identity though. They think God of War is about button smashing and getting combos. Yeah, and the thing is, those were fun things. They were fun mechanics of God of War, but God of War was always a lot more to me. It wasn't just an awesome hack and slasher game. You can still play as an assassin though, but combat is also possible. But that's the thing, the series was built on stealth, right? And I really do think that one thing that Ubisoft just needs to do is just bring cities back. Like make cities the main focus of the environment instead of jungles and forests. So those are just boring. Hey, Steve Hack, how you doing, man? Oh, it's set at 51%? So it's fairly closed, okay. Kratos was underrated for a long time. As a character, yeah, he was, yeah. Kuba is a city boy? Okay. Are you also worried about God of War Ragnarok making the story convoluted with there being only 2 games instead of 3? Yeah, that's my biggest fear. I kind of see Corey's reasoning for making it 2 games, like you wouldn't want to make it too long, because it's not a movie. Making a game takes a lot longer, right? So yeah, it would be like a 10-year period of making the Norse series, right? But then again, I feel like it might suffer a little bit with character development. I say it many times, like Ghost of Sparta is amazing. I agree with you. I love it, man. I do. Look at Ascension. That game proved that developers had milked the Greek game so much. It was either moving on to another pantheon and innovate, or just kill the series off. I mean, yeah, they could have probably done another Greek game or something. But if it had stayed with the hack and slasher formula, like what they had done up to that point, it could have come back. It could have just made another comeback or something, right? Because God of War essentially just changed way too many things that were staples, right? And some fans were rightly pissed. So they could have made another game that paid off, but it would have never have reached the success of God of War 2018, I think. I don't think at least. But then again, that's just an alternate history that we don't know anything about. It's just like, you know. Hey, Apostolos, how you doing, man? Like, I understand his reasoning like you do, but it feels like they may have to rush through the game, and it may turn into something like Knights of the Old Republic 2, a bunch of cut content. We'll see, man. I have faith that they'll nail it, but I am worried. I'm not gonna lie. I was worried when God of War 2018 was shown, because it looked too slow, and now I'm worried with God of War Ragnarok for this. But we'll see, man. Even God of War 4 will get old if they keep copying. It's change is important for improvement. I agree with you. Yeah, like God of War is fun now, but I feel like after 4 games, maybe 3 games, it's time to change the series big time. That's why series like Zelda have stayed alive all this time since the 90s, because they keep on, come on, man, they keep on reinventing themselves. Are you gonna stream your first playthrough of Ragnarok? I'm not. No, I'm gonna play by myself. I'll record it though, and I don't know if I'll upload the whole playthrough, because if I do that, I'm gonna feel, I'm gonna feel forced to have a reaction or talk throughout the thing, and I just want to be quiet. I want to take in the game completely, just enjoy it by myself. And what I'll do is I'll record it in case there's some truthful reactions that I find interesting, so I can share with you guys. But I'm not gonna force any reactions or anything like that. Do you think Thor can easily beat Kratos, or is the other way around? Mimir doubts Kratos can beat Thor. What do you think? They're just setting up the fight. They're just setting it up. They're saying those things to set it up. Kratos obviously is gonna beat Thor. Like, I have no doubt of that. But it's gonna be difficult, of course. Forget the lore. I want to know where Kratos stores his stuff. His oh, his stuff. His stuff. Okay, I see. More like staff. Get it? You should make a video about God of War 3 deleted content. There's a lot to talk about there. Yeah, I've done a few of those. I can always do that, yeah. Would you consider Kratos PlayStation mascot considering how long he's been around? He was for a while during the PlayStation 2 era, I think. PlayStation has always had many mascots. In the PlayStation 1, it was Crash Bandicoot. I think in the PlayStation 2 era it was Kratos, and then in PlayStation 3 it was Nathan Drake. I think now it's back to being Kratos again. He's such a recognizable character. Hey, can you please respond? I just saw your comment, Mimi. I didn't see the previous one. I'm sorry. I'm not reading every comment. I just read one and then I play for a little bit. You should do a God of War cutscene ranking. I should, man. I should.
Ghost of Sparta. The god pursues his path. The gods forbid it. The gods have no power over me, Thanatos. Where is my brother? If you persist, acting the fates will prevent me from ending your path. Ares was unwise to believe you could serve him. Do not stand in my way, Thanatos. Or Ares' blood is not the only I will shed.
Ooh. That's such a cool line, because, yeah, Thanatos is the second god Kratos killed in the lore. And he killed a god that is an ancient god. Like, he came before the Greek gods. I didn't realize it was you, Kuba. Haha, you look different from a year ago? What? I mean, I have gained some weight, sure. So you thought someone else took the name Captain Kuba and just started making God of War videos as well? Hold on a moment, give me a sec. Ah, come on, I hate these things. Regarding that part with Kratos beating his younger self, Thanatos is the same test that Kratos has to go through. I don't think it's real. Thanatos has the same test that Kratos has to go through. No, but in Thanatos' door is a puzzle, is it? Come here. I believe you and do have faith that they will be able to figure out, but I'm really worried because they have so much stuff to cram into one game. I agree. Okay, how can you be sure the Kratos will go back to Greece in Ragnarok? What if the Centaur was just a common enemy in Norse mythology? No, I don't think the enemy you're talking about is not Greek. Its name is a stalker. They're just taking liberties with creatures, and they made that thing into a Norse enemy. But I don't think that's them going back to Greece. And I don't think they're gonna go back to Greece anymore. After the announcement of it being only 2 games, I don't think there's enough time. Like the previous guy said, they have to cram in too much stuff in it before you could even go to Greece. Ah, I forgot these were the guys. Okay. Gotcha. Oh my god. Throw it faster, damn it. Can I level this thing up? Come on. Am I hitting him? I don't think I am. There we go. Oh my god, get a freaking shot in. There we go. Woo. I beat the game twice. Yep. Is Persephone a Greek goddess as she was killed in Chains of Olympus though? Though not sure when that game takes place. Yeah, Persephone is a goddess. Oh my god, you're right. Persephone is the first deity Kratos killed. You're right. You're absolutely right, yeah. See, and that kind of creates a problem for, you know, calling Kratos a God Slayer after the events of God of War 1. He should have been called God Slayer way before God of War 1. But it's because the story wasn't written back then. Hello, Midas. Oh, I gotta take this soundtrack for my videos. It's nice. Well, can I? Let me see if I can do something. Yes, I can. That's awesome. Okay, Midas Cave. I gotta remember that for a soundtrack idea. Do you think Deimos is the son of Ares? No, Deimos is the son of Zeus. But she wasn't a major Olympian god. True, yeah, she didn't even want to be a goddess. But still, technically, it's the first, you know, deity he killed. What's up, Kuba? I really love this game. Awesome, Carl Johnson. You came to the right place, dude. What time is it? 6:40. Oh, I got 20 minutes left. I thought I had more. Do you think Atreus will learn more about Kratos' past, like about his old family and what he did to them? Yeah, he has to. Yeah, it's a character moment that has to be addressed in the next game. It's a big character development, you know, moment. If not in the next game, it has to be in the other one. But I think it will happen in the next game somehow. Kuba, you're 1 hour ahead of me. Oh, I am? What time zone are you in? Oh man, I really want to see Ares versus Kratos again. That would be nice. What if for the God of War series there's this huge reset in the story where... I don't know, like... I'm just throwing ideas here. Like the solution to the problem is going back to where it all started. The Great War or something. And you know, Kratos convinces Zeus to stop time. To stop the war with the Titans and all that. And then we get a different... That would be like another reboot for the series. Like Kratos going back in time or something. Like one big reset. And then we have another Greek games, you know. With the same Greek characters, but in a different timeline, essentially. And then we play from that time period where, you know, young Zeus was a thing. My sound is delayed? No. Elgato, what have you done? No, don't do this to me. No, no. Hold on. Let me see. It's not. Let me see. It is. It is. It is delayed. Why is that happening now? I'm so sad. Because now, I hope... It's gotta be an issue I have with OBS then. Properties. Some sound. Okay, like, let me know if it's delayed now, okay? Let me know if his attack was delayed. play. There's only 15 minutes. Lego, just let me know if it's delayed now, okay? Come on. Nope. Fixed. It's good now. Good now, Kuba. I wonder what I did. I'm not really sure what I did. It's good. It's no longer delayed. See, I'm worried about that. Because I need to fix that audio issue that I don't know how to fix before Ragnarok comes out, because I want to record the reaction to it. And I don't want the audio to be delayed. We need the Doctor Strange to help bring all the Greek gods to fight them once again. Opens up a portal. But in the mythology, Deimos is the son of Ares and the god of terror. Is he really? When are you coming to the States? I'm going to Georgia December 12th. I'm going there for Christmas, which, by the way, I have to buy new shoes. I have to buy a Christmas shirt. I really hate Christmas. I don't like it one bit. Stay away. Stay away from me.
Stay away. Stay away.
Don't you see? Everything I touch.
Cursed.
Gold.
Stay away. Don't you see? Everything I touch. Gold.
Midas.
I didn't mean to. I thought. How could I know that she would?
Oh, my daughter.
My
Beautiful little girl. Best cutscenes in this series. It really has. It really has them. The river Styx. Am I in Hades?
Mistakes. Am I in Hades? I must be. Finally, I know what I must do.
I have no possible idea what it could be. I don't think it's the graphics card, or it could possibly be OBS itself. I don't know. Like, no one, you guys didn't complain about them last time, so I must have done something that changed it. In the mythology, Kratos is the spirit of violence and one of the 4 guardians of Zeus's throne. I did know that. Yeah, I did know that part. I really think Thor will kill or capture Brock or Sindri, because they keep upgrading the axe. In the beginning, they made it equal with Mjolnir, but they keep upgrading the axe. It would be fun. Funny if they just kidnap Brock and Sindri. But I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna spend too much time on that. I see your point. It would be a logical step, but I don't think Thor's gonna do that. Brutal cutscenes, dude. Just brutal. They're just so well done. And the dialogue as well. It's not cheesy. It's not like, I turned my daughter into gold. Like, with the cinematography and like what the character is saying, you know what happened, and also the story. It's like, my daughter, how could I have known that she? And then the camera cuts to the gold. It's just so, they're so well done. Whoever was in charge of making the cutscenes in this game, congrats, man. Like, you nailed it. Will the battle against Thor and Kratos be at the house or Asgard? I think it's gonna be in both. Like, we're gonna have, the first fight is gonna be at Kratos' house, the cabin in the woods, and then the final fight is gonna be in Asgard. It's so poetic. Yeah, it's just so well done. I would chop off Midas' hand with my Leviathan axe and become rich. Can you imagine if that... I think you're the one who mentioned that. Like, if that were to happen in the next game, Kratos brings out, like, Midas' hands, and he's like, unlimited hack silver. And he starts touching pebbles, and they become gold. And Brock is like, yeah, this works. and then he would throw the hand at Sindri to inspect it, and Sindri would be like, "Ew, it's a hand." It would be funny. They use emotional writing so well in this game. They bring out the characters and make the overall story so enjoyable. I love it. Yeah, it's very well done. Yeah. Is Thor taller than Tyr? I don't think so. I think Tyr is the giant god. Oh my god. Is it ever said in God of War 4 that Tyr is the biological son of Odin? I just realized something else. I'm coming up with a bunch of ideas today. Thor is around the same height as Magni. Oh, is he? Oh, I have to hurry. Whew, okay. So apparently on Twitter, I can't find the tweet that there was a God of War Ragnarok leak for the Game Awards. I'm trying to find the tweet right now. Are you sure you're not confused with BT Black Thunder's image? Look, oh, why did I go to the help center? Look, if God of War's in it, awesome, man. I just don't see it happening. Let's go! All three at the same time. Not sure, but he's Odin's son in the myths. No. He's not. His father is a giant. Well, I mean, I'll have to check it out. Because that's according to Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology. But he's mostly right. All I've been seeing today is new Sonic poster everywhere. Oh, really? There's a new Sonic poster, really? Young Yi, thank you so much for the super chat. It says, I'm 50-50 on it showing up there. 50-50. No, I think... Nah, I really don't think it's gonna be there. Unless... Look. I'm just gonna say this, okay? I'm gonna throw this out, okay? If by some chance, I'm talking to you, Young G and everyone, okay? If by any chance Santa Monica is completely done now, they're just ironing out like a few bugs or something, like they're polishing the game right now, okay? If the game is done and they plan to release it as usual, and as usual release dates go for the God of War series, we could see something at the Game Awards, okay? I think that's just being too optimistic. No game development goes that easily. So yeah, if they have the game ready, like they're done, it would coincide with a 22 release date, March or April, right? And if that's the release date, then they really need to show it now, okay? Because marketing has to kick in. But I'm definitely expecting to see a new Bioshock. Oh, me too. Oh, new Bioshock in Antarctica? Oh, I want to see that though, dude. And it's gonna be 2 cities. I want that game. Apollo's not in the game Stellus. No, Apollos is a big mystery character in the older God of War games. This is so cool. This is so cool. See, Santa Monica, man, or in this case, Rated Dawn, both you guys. That's simply amazing. You didn't have to do this, right? It's a chest. Oh, you see what I mean when I say God of War Ghost of Sparta is amazing? You see what I mean? It's a scripted game, but you get a lot of storytelling, and every environment, every location is just rich with story, and just in really cool details, right? So you see exactly what happened here. Midas came up crawling. He touched the chest, turned into gold. Then the Cyclops came to attack him, and he touched him. And then you can go to the chest and try to open it, but you won't because it's made of gold now. That's so cool. Not even God of War 4 has those moments, like those environmental storytellings. It does, but not as much. This needs to make a comeback. I already cursed Midas so hard when he did that. Imagine if Atreus meets Apollo in future games. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like what I was saying about Apollo, I think Apollo, even though they haven't confirmed this, Apollo was cut from one of the God of War games at some point in the development of that game. Because Apollo's just mentioned everywhere, man. The bow of Apollo. In God of War Ascension, you go to Delos. Yeah, it's Delos, yeah. The island of Apollo with a huge Apollo statue. He's the god who's absent in the games, but it's really important as well. He's one of Zeus's son. Where the hell is he? What's the big tactics of strength Kratos has displayed in your opinion? When you said that, the first thing I imagined was lifting up the temple in God of War 2, but I know that's not it. Probably just lifting Kronos' hand for a little bit, because Kronos went to that's gotta be it. That's gotta be the moment Kratos was he showed the most strength. A giant just tried to squash them, and then he held his hand and then pushed him up a little bit, enough to stab him with the Blade of Olympus. I think that was his biggest, feat of strength. Oh, this is not the way. This is not the way. I forgot. Yeah, he's mentioned everywhere, like Artemis. Yeah, Artemis at least gets a cameo in God of War 1. But never returns as well. Apollo and Artemis are really interesting characters, and ever since I decided to make God of War videos, I've been wanting to talk about Apollo. I could show you guys right now. In the list of video ideas, I still have Apollo. I just don't have a theory. I don't know how to make that into a video, right? You realize that Kratos slept with his sister Aphrodite. Aphrodite's Zeus's daughter in the game. Dude, I never thought about it that way. Wait. How was Aphrodite born again? Wasn't it with by splitting the guts of Uranus, or I forgot the god's name. Are you sure it was Zeus? Oh yeah, and Zeus jerked off in the ocean or something like that. I forgot now. Hey Alphatraz, how you doing, Mess? Mess? How you doing, Mess? Hi, Mess. We'll find who'll kill your husband, Mess. When Kratos split the temple, is actually contained the Yggdrasil, or it was just a temple? It was just a temple. The novel says she's Uranus' daughter, but the game says Zeus. I don't know. When does the game say that she's Zeus' daughter? Kronos cut off Uranus' testes and threw them in the ocean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Something like that. I want to see him in gold again. Wait, what did he say? What did Midas just say? What the fuck, you boy? What did he say? Kind of what it sounded like. You should have heeded my warning. I think that's what he said now. Alright. Maybe he's worthy. Let's just kill him now. Sup, Kuba? Just watching the gameplay. Oh, thank you so much, Mimir. Keep walking. Ugh, damn it. He should be dead. Midas is just human after all. Dun dun. We're going. Ah, damn it. So close. Come on, Midas. I want to buy a statue of gold of Kratos. I'm down, man. I want to get it too. Come on. Yes, made it. Good. I want a Kratos bust, but like dipped in liquid gold. I honestly just want a bust that looks Greek, like made of stone. That would be cool. Come on, Midas. You wanted to go to the river Styx? I'll send you to it right now. Think about that. He literally is sending Midas to the river Styx. Because he's gonna kill him. That's so cool. This game is cool, man. That's badass. Now that I think about it, the Greek games already had the whole concept of mortals not knowing their godhood and becoming weaker. And as you know, Corey said Kratos' godhood manifested as rage. Yeah. Do you have a favorite Kratos kin / costume from all the games? In this game, he dresses up as a Spartan legionnaire or something. He looks really cool. That's one of my favorite ones. The one I've never gotten is the Athena one, because I think you have to beat God of War 2 in the hardest difficulty. And I kind of want to do it just to play with Athena. That sounds dirty. Don't quote me on that. I want to play with Athena. Greeks in the future. Well, kids, today we're going to visit King Midas' body in the gold lava. And some kid's like, bullshit, I don't believe it, man. That's just a statue you guys made. No, it's real, man. Hey Kuba, does Baldur think he's fighting Laufey just throughout the whole game? No, I don't know. He I would have to look at the God of War Norse mythology timeline to see when Faye was doing hijinks in Asgard. If it coincides with his with Baldur's birth or something. Baldur was just simply looking for the last giant. He didn't know who it was. Ah, come on. Dead back. I just hope they give us a release date for that Deathloop DLC. Get the hell out of here with your Deathloop crap. Yeah, but can you see Apollo just being like that one kid just waiting to be picked? Like the nerdy kid in school who just wouldn't get picked for dodgeball. No, I don't think so. Like, if you're asking me, like, there's no theory, because I don't think it's based on anything. It's more like me getting creative with the character. I honestly think it would be cool if Zeus, being the king of the gods, is constantly looking for power, right? So he would send scouts to other pantheons, see, their weakness. They're kind of spies. And those spies would be Artemis and Apollo, right? And the reason we don't see them in God of War 2 or 3 is because they're out on a mission, right? And it would be cool if we get a cutscene of some kind of Apollo and Artemis just coming back to Greece from a long mission of spying in the Aztec pantheon or something. And then in the distance they see the beam of light Kratos released when he killed himself. And then Artemis and Apollo are like, what the hell's that? We gotta hurry back. And then when they return, Greece is destroyed. Zeus is dead. all the gods are dead, and they're left wondering what exactly happened. And then they, Artemis being a hunter, she tracks Kratos down or something, and then their main purpose is just to get vengeance for their pantheon. I don't know, that's kind of my idea for Apollo and Artemis. Boom. Man, the soundtrack. Whew. I love the arms of Sparta so much, man. Wait. Okay, imagine Kratos taking Atreus to top of Mount Olympus and showing him his favorite room, which would be what? The soul of Ares. This is where I keep the soul of the guy who made me kill my family, boy. But what if Apollo and Artemis are actually like scouting out the Egyptian pantheon? Yeah, I just said Aztec, but I just meant like scouting, yeah, the Egyptian pantheon, because it's much closer than the Aztec one. But that's kind of my idea, because he's the king of the gods. He's always looking to, you know, get more powerful, and you know, destroying the Egyptian pantheon might be a goal of his. Only other weapons we need is Mjolnir. Yeah, people really want to play as Mjolnir. Oh shit, with Mjolnir. What time is it? Oh, I went past my time. Well, now I have to get to a save point or something. I got so busy just talking about God of War that I didn't realize I went over time. God of War the multiverse. Maybe they predicted Kratos destroying the Pantheon and they bailed out. That's another possibility. You know, they're like, they got scared, like, nah, we're not doing this. There's multiple things they can do with those characters. There was a time that I was making this theory. I never did, because I didn't really believe it myself. But at the time I liked it. The theory was that Apollo is actually Tyr. And the reason we don't see Apollo in the God of War series is because after the destruction of the Titans, which was unfair by Zeus and the other Olympians, he couldn't handle the guilt, so he left. He felt guilty for killing the peaceful Titans. Kronos was the only one who was in the wrong, but Gaia helped Zeus. The other Titans were fine, right? So after killing all of those Titans, he kind of felt guilty and moved to the to the Norse pantheon, right? And then he was once again met with the same problem of, oh, this powerful god Odin wants to kill the giants. And he intervened because he felt guilty for what he had done before, right? So I had that idea, right? But I don't think it'll be true. I've heard of that theory before. Kuba, you have? Where? Maybe I shared it once. I don't think I ever made it. I ever made the theory. No, save. Wait, was there a save point? I didn't see it. You guys are distracting me too much with my God of War. Me talking about God of War, man. You guys are getting me to talk about God of War and I get distracted. Okay, I'll end it soon. Come on. Don't tell him, guys. What? The save point, I didn't see it. Man, the soundtrack. Music must be louder. Let's go. Saves after this. Yeah, I'll do it. One of the last things I want to see is the full-on Kratos rage moment. I think we'll see that. That's something I think we'll see in the next game. There we go. Alright, I'll save now. Where is it? Where's the save? There you go. I did not see it. Alright. Well, it has been fun, you guys. These 2 hours just went by so fast. I didn't even realize it, man. Thank you so much for being here and just talking God of War with me. It's always fun, man. Like I said, this will be my last stream on my last God of War Ghost of Sparta stream for a while, because I am going to go to the States and I'm not going to take my PS5 with me. I think I'm only going for 3 weeks max, not more than that. I don't think I'm going to spend a month there, because I have to come back and play God of War on PC for you guys. Let me see, what was this thing? Ragnarok. What was that poll I did? I forgot. But yeah. In real life videos on second channel. Maybe on Conori's channel. She likes doing vlogs. Oh, was it real? Okay, I got it. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much to all of my members. You guys keep the channel going. You really do, man. Like, it's such a great help knowing that I have people who support my job with their money. It's really, I don't know, it's nice. It's nice of you guys, and you totally don't have to. But anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow actually on my second channel, Kuba's Gaming Bunker. We're gonna be watching the Game Awards. So yeah, until then, remember, go forth.